Hi everyone, this is Terry from Allen Art and Design. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Good afternoon everyone. Got my hazelnut coffee in my You Are the Bee's Knees cup today. I'm ready to go. So I wanted to show you, I got a big mess around me, but I got some work to do, so that's what I'm gonna do. I did go ahead and I sewed in the two signatures, and I've already started working on putting in pockets, side tucks, belly bands, up tuck. So we can go ahead and keep working. This I'm going to glue in later, but I'm going to put one of these at the beginning of each of the signatures. Came from a gardening book. It says you can put the date on it or maybe the year that you start working in it and some of your objectives for the year or just for your garden in general. So there'll be one there and there'll be one here. I have that in my garden journal. I think it's helpful to have a place to write down what it is that you want to do. So I've inked up a lot of the pages. I've added little embellishments. I'm going to try to leave some places for you to write or add photos or whatnots. I added a little bit of a border there. I glued that shut so that it's a side tuck. I just glued an image here. I need to find something to go over this. I did find this. This is a little, food container, but I like to use it because it helps me to separate out the sizes of the ephemera that I'm using. So I'm gonna try to find one that's square, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Ooh, yeah, but it's I don't know if that's gonna work because this card is very busy to begin with. So I just want to put something on it, but I'm not sure what yet. So I'm gonna look through. I want it to be something that's subtle. That might be nice. Yeah, I don't have a lot of square things like that. Oh, what are these? These are stamps that I had made. That's a cluster. That might be nice. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna ink it up first. That just helps to define the edges. I like the way that looks. That's pretty. That just covers up beautiful birthday wishes. I like to recycle birthday cards and any kind of card, actually. That's pretty. All right, I'm just going to go ahead. Stick that on. Look at that. It fits on there perfectly. Beauty. Now, I'm going to look through here. I have a bunch of, words, garden words in a baggie. I'm thinking that might be nice. And I like to save paper when I trim things so I can use it as, I can frame out words. You can use them as borders. Pretty. And I think I'm going to put this on there. There's still enough ink on my inker so that I can just use what's on there for something like this. I feel like it just needs one more element. I think that's going to look nice. And that way you can still see the flowers. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to ink around the edges. This is embossed, so it might be nice to go over it with the ink so you'll be able to actually see the embossing. Yeah, how pretty is that? There we go. Okay, so that card is done. All right, so I have these belly bands, and I have all these little stickers from Dollar Tree. So I thought I would go through the book, find those belly bands, and add something to it. Let's see what we got. That's pretty. And I usually add a little bit of extra glue onto my Dollar Tree stickers. Even though they're sticky, I wouldn't want them to come off later, so. I just think it finishes it off. So let's find some other ones. Here's another one. That's pretty. I think I'll go with that one. So just put a little bit of blue. And that will just ensure that it doesn't fall off. Okay. Let's look and see what other ones we have. Another one. Let's see what the pocket next to it's going to be. So yellow. Something with yellow. Oh, that's pretty. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we'll go back and we're going to put in a few pockets. We're not doing all of it. I will do that on my own when I go to finish up the book. I'm taking these apart. I was actually using these to make the topper for the cover, but I don't want to waste this, so I'm thinking I could cut this out, use it. Why not recycle it? Just I'm going to trim the card up so it fits on there. Plenty of glue. Plenty of glue stick, and then I'm going to add a little bit of art glitter glue because this is cardstock. It's thick. Get my burnisher out. Burnish it. Just trim it up. I just wanted to use it up. Don't want it to go to waste. And it's my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. William Wordsworth. That's pretty. What do we got? That might be nice. Yeah, look at that. And add a little bit of art glitter glue. Right, so I want to see if there was anything else I needed to do here. I don't think so, besides gluing that big page. All right, we're going to go here. Now, there's something on the page that I don't like, so I'm going to cover that up. So I have to say that I am proud of myself. I was able to stick with this giveaway. I was able to post when I said I was going to post. I was able to make the things I said I was going to make, and then I also was able to get them out on when I said I was going to. I think I'll make this a gusseted pocket, just a little bit. Why waste it and why bother cutting the edge when you can just turn it over and use it? So I hope everybody's enjoyed this series. I think it's been fun. Oh, I wanted to show you. I did go ahead and I put a flower on each of my cutters. They had this mirror, like a piece of a mirror sticker on top that showed the shape and the size. But every time I would put it under the camera, it would glare. So I covered them all, and I think they all look so cute. And now I don't have that problem anymore. And I was able to use up a few stickers, so why not? And I also take the back off of all of my punches. I don't like that because then you have to empty them. I don't want to empty them. Make sure it's going the right way. And that just shows you that it's a pocket. Now this pocket's a little bit too big. So just go in a little bit more on both sides. Yeah, I can go in a little bit more. Just adjust it. Go ahead. And I will finish decorating the outside of pockets and things on my own. I just want to show you how I put in some of the different pockets. Deal. Okay, let's see what else we got. That's done. That one's done. That's done. Oh, I like it. These match. I'll put some kind of a band with a word there. Yep, this one's in great shape. Okay. This is a little crooked. That looks good. If you turn it over, you'll be able to see what it is you're cutting. If you put a piece of paper behind a thin piece of paper and then you use your cutter, it will cut better. It doesn't like thin paper. Just a little bit of art glitter glue. Another tip, hold your thumb on the side where you don't want to glue, and that will remind you not to glue there. Just helps you to remember. Just glue it on. Have a sip of my coffee. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is, we're only going to work in the first signature. I'll finish the second signature on my own. I just wanted to show you some of the process of what I do. So I opened that up. So this is just an envelope. And I'm going to glue it onto the page. On this side, it will be a tuck, where you can tuck something in there. On this side, it's going to open, and you can put something in here. So I had taken this out of a magazine. It says, "I must have flowers always and always." So I love that saying. It's from Claude Monet, the artist. And I'm just going to ink it up around the edges. I love using magazine images. They're very thin and they don't bulk up your book, so it's a great resource. When you're going paper to paper, you only need glue stick. You don't need to waste your art glitter glue. I think that's pretty. Calendar. I love to recycle calendars. The blessings of nature are too many to count. So I made a pocket out of it. And then I included this. Isn't that beautiful? I just thought that was pretty. So I'm including that. Someone can cut it up, they can glue it, they can do whatever they want with it. I'm going to put a book page here and then put this on, so I'll do that later. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do today in the book with you. But what we're going to do is we're going to work on some ephemera to go into the book. This one is already done. It's just like a to-do list. And I thought I could ink it up. This would be nice to have in there. There's always things you got to do in the garden, so it's nice to be able to write down what you want to do, and that way you can kind of stay on track. This might be nice if I round the corners. This is paper from Dollar Tree. It's the paper that you get for your refrigerator. I love them. I get them all the time. I have a whole bunch of them, all different themes for my journals. I love them. All right, so that will go. That's some ephemera that's going in. I found this big card, and I inked it up. But what's the problem with it is, for some reason, the bottom of this card got damaged. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use some washi tape, and I'm going to cover it up. Why not? I don't want to waste it. I like it. I always put glue on your washi tape. Washi tape is a paper tape. It's a temporary tape. It's not a permanent tape. But if you put glue on it, then it becomes a permanent tape. It's fine. Thinking I might round the corners. Oh, this might be hard to do, but oh, I can. There we go. That looks great. It says propagation, start your own rose family. And then these are garden tips, and those, I'm going to glue those throughout the book, but I'm not going to show you now how I do that. So I just thought that was cute. So that's going in. I was on Janet Nash's live this morning. I was sitting, listening. I was commenting as well. But I was working on putting together some ephemera for this garden journal. So I have some things all ready to go. I already inked up my word plant. I'm going to cover, it says paint and plant flower growing kit. I have no idea where it came from, but it's a seed packet. And I saved it. I'm going to recycle it. And I'm going to put some stickers. That always put glue on your stickers. On your stickers and your washi tape. Both of them. I'm going to use a little gem, a flat back gem. And you got yourself a little seed packet ephemera. So I have all of these that I cut out last night. I trimmed them all up. They're words, they're garden tips. There's some really cute like bees. I love black and white images. And there's, yeah, more bees and stuff. So that's all going in, but I won't show you how I do that. That's going to be for the final flip through. On Wednesday morning when I choose my winner, I will go through the whole journal and show it. And then I will announce my winner. So that's exciting to make. This one, I thought we could make this. This is just, it's a little, you know, can be, you can just tuck things in there, lists and things. Around the corner. Ink it up, that's pretty paper. So I'm just gluing the sides shut. And that way they're actual pockets. And they're not flapping open. See, look, you could put something like that in there. Okay, so what I wanted to do on this was, this is a vellum sticker. Vellum is very thin, and I would definitely add glue to these as well. Make sure they stick down. Because these are older. I've had them for a long time. I don't know how long the glue on them is going to last. So I'm going to ensure that they work good because I don't want them to come up. So this is going to go on the front. I love the look of the vellum. When you glue it down, the edges disappear and all you get is the image. I love that. Just make sure the edges are down. Oh, I love that. So I think I have the word plants. I do. So I'm going to ink this up. Well, I guess this is the next one we're going to do. And then I'm just going to put this down. This is just magazine. Well, it came from a book. It's a little bit thicker than a magazine, so I might put a little bit of art glue on there. Just a little bit. Take your burnisher. Just spread that glue out underneath. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's just a little booklet. Somebody can do whatever they want with it. Okay, so there's another one. I will save that because I can frame a word out with that in the background. I don't like to waste anything. I try to use everything I have. The great part about this giveaway, I had everything to make every single prize. I didn't have to buy one thing. I thought that was cool. All right, so this is crooked. One good thing is I figured out the topper and I absolutely love it. So that's exciting. All right, so let's see what we got here. I just thought this was pretty. This came off of some packaging. Yeah, the vellum sticker that I just used. This was the packaging. Look at how beautiful that is. Cut it. I don't want to waste this paper. It's so pretty. This has been great, being able to use it like this. And I'll reuse this too. Look, I can use that to frame out a word, and then these are for the back of journal cards, so I'll save those. All right. Let's see, just get some glue on the paper, and I will put both glue stick and art glitter glue, but I'm going to also put more glue on the back of this too, so it doubly sticks. And now put some art glitter glue on there. Now, I think I'll be able to see it better if I do it this way. You can line it up. That way you have less to trim. Burnish it down. And I recycled that packaging. Oh, that looks so nice. Looks like I'm going to have to order some more of these dauber pads. I think this is the last one I have. Look at how pretty that is. Do I need anything on there? I don't think I need anything on that, so that one's good. All right. This is the last one we're going to do for today. I had done a master board from garden books that I had cut up. A seed saved is $1 earned. Huh. It's an old saying, I guess. It's scrapbooking paper, but you can write on it. You can glue a photo on it. Whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to add some glue. Make sure you get those edges. I'm going to add glue to this too. Then I'm going to add art glitter glue to make sure that this stays. Just line it up. I had already cut this to fit. Burnish it. Oh, spread all that glue out. Okay, this side I have to trim a little. Let's see. All right, so then I'll just ink this up. Sometimes when you collage, the papers will come up. So you just glue them back down. There we go. Another beautiful card. I love that. I'll do the corners. Well, between what I made today and what I already had made, I've got plenty of ephemera to put in this journal. All right, so let's look at what we have to put in the book. So we have this little to-do list. Oh, this needs to be inked on the back. So this is nice. You can draw out a garden plan, a garden bed, a plan for a garden bed. Make lists, glue a picture, whatever you want to do. Okay. So what I think I will do with this is, I love these too. These are stickers from Dollar Tree as well. I wish I had bought more of them. I haven't seen any since I bought these. There we go. How pretty is that? Okay, so there's that. Then we have this pretty journal card. We've got a seed packet that can be glued in or tucked into a pocket. We've got this little folder. And we have this giant journal card that you could glue a photo on. You can write about something, tuck it in somewhere. Wow, that is quite a big journal card. I hope I have a place for that. If not, I'll just tuck it inside the inside cover or the back cover. And then we have this journal card that I still need to put a hole in a little piece of twine or something on. Isn't that cute? All right, so that's how I make some ephemera for my garden journals. I hope you enjoy that. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I will see you in my video on Wednesday morning when I do my final flip through and I announce the winner of this garden journal. I'm excited. I hope you're getting excited. Still have to put some lace on there too. I'll do that probably tomorrow. I will see you in the next video. I'd really love to hear what you think of my projects. If you enjoy the content on my channel, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Happy crafting.